Now, private production of some preventive items for the fight against COVID-19 has been embraced by local producers as the private sector responds positively to President Akufo-Addo's call for their involvement. 1647 Company Ltd is one such organization making strides. CEO of the company, Nora Archer, joins me in the studio to share some experience with face and nose masks production. Good evening, welcome to Business Live.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So tell us about what you do. What is the motivation behind all this?
So we are an apparel manufacturer, and due to demand of personal protective equipment, we decided to jump in as citizens and begin to produce personal protective equipment for our citizens. Okay. We initially started producing face masks, and then as we moved along, we decided to produce the face shields. Yes, and so the face shields actually give you full coverage of your mucous membranes, which include your eyes, your nose, and your mouth.
I guess you have a...
Yes, I have a sample of the face shield, and so this is the face shield. It usually goes over your head, and then as you see me demonstrate, you realize that it has full coverage. Okay. We're told that COVID-19 is contracted through your mucous membranes, which is your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. So this actually gives you full coverage.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So who is your clientele base?
So we decided initially to start by donating to our frontliners, to the doctors, to the press, to hospitals, because newborns, we noticed that newborns globally in hospitals were given face shields because they could not wear face masks. And so the initial instinct was to help fill in that gap, and so we started out donating. We've also realized that there's been a general demand for face shields, and so as a business we're doing local sales. Right. In the short term, we hope to be able to sell locally and beyond our borders.
So you have a production capacity to meet all these demands locally?
Absolutely. And we are producing other PPEs. We are producing hospital scrubs, we are producing hospital gowns, and we have a staff strength of about 320. And so we as a company have decided to join in the forefront of the fight against COVID-19.
Right. So beyond production of beyond COVID-19, are you still going to be involved in production of PPEs?
Absolutely. I mean, this pandemic has actually sent an indication that as Africans and Ghanaians, we need to begin to look inward and to begin to manufacture for our own consumption due to the shortages of PPEs. Okay. We've now decided that we're going to take advantage of this situation and become the leader as far as producing PPEs and exporting to other countries.
So where are you located? How can people get access to you?
So we are located in Accra. We are off the Kwame Nkrumah Avenue on 47 Kwame Nkrumah Avenue at Abraka. Our phone number is 0246 806 785. Okay. And so if you want to make any inquiries regarding our PPEs, we'll be happy to assist.
Thank you very much for coming, Nora Archer. And that was Nora Archer. She's the CEO of 1647 Company Ltd, local producers of
Thank you for having me.
nose masks and face masks as well as other PPEs.